And if they keep on doing these singular naval invasions, they're very costly. If Kingdom of France takes its old lands back like the Canadians, they also get a new tree. I think they do, but it's not a very big one. Oh, right. Yeah, you're right. Can I show you how France works? Yes, I can. So France gets to unlock a tiny bit of their tree, which is this bit. But it's really not very much. They could definitely do with a restoration of France focus. Alright, so we can restore the Exchequer, which will allow us to start regrowing our economy. We've got the Ministry of Defence, which will get us a bunch of army experience, and navy and air experience, and allow us to rebuild the armies. Or we could do the Foreign Office, which is just a bunch of political power and then some more diplomatic stuff. I think we need to restore the Exchequer. Rebuilding the Office of His Majesty's Exchequer will allow us to get the country's economy back on track. I mean, here's the thing. I've lost 30,000 men. I've killed 174,000. Japan's actually killed the most, interestingly. Probably naval stuff. So fighting Syndicalist resistance will reduce the Syndicalist resistance by 3%. And it's currently on 17. I wonder if anything else will reduce that. I doubt it, but I feel like I want to try and get post-war devastation modifier down, or possibly even the Legacy of the Revolution down, so I can get rid of that monthly stability debuff. You know what? I think that's probably an even better idea. Pigu report. Here we go. Not everyone is enthused by the idea of hearing a report by William Beveridge, as his suggestions for the government will undoubtedly be seen through the lens of socialism. Instead, a suggestion has been made to sponsor a report by the famed economist Arthur Cecil Pigu, one aimed at restructuring the economy rather than focusing solely on the economy. Don't know if it's vanilla or Kaiserreich AI never seems to go above 5% conscription law. Yeah, we'd noticed that. I don't know why. It's not behavior I remember from vanilla. Pretty sure they changed in vanilla, but like I said, I'm not sure. What else? Ooh, you know what? We need field hospitals, definitely. Definitely. Yeah, so we do. It's Corona time. Terrible name. And thanks, Al. Thank you very much for the follow. Welcome to the channel. Sorely needed assistance from Panamanian allies has arrived. Good. Ooh, that also gives us enough, actually. So we could implement the Abercrombie plan. No. I think we're going to wait until we have the power required to get rid of the... what was it called? Syndicalist Revolution. They were last game changing to other manpower laws. Yeah, I think it's a Kaiserreich bug. I don't remember having seen reports of it being fixed here, but I could be wrong. Alright, we are now building civilian factories. I mean, a lot of stuff is still being repaired, but it is being repaired. And this is going to allow us to get some more stuff being built. Also, we are probably being bombed into oblivion. And Our allies probably don't have any manpower to actually use their planes. Thinking about it. Alright, the exchequer has been restored. Now we need to choose between rely on foreign investment, regulate industrial growth, or royal charter companies. The royal charter companies will give us factory output, dockyard output. National armed steel will make guns cheaper. It'll get us 6 more build slots and 3 military factories. It's always going to be... Oh no, this is 6. Foreign investment doesn't give you any build slots. And there's another 6. So this gives you 12 build slots, which is quite a few. So this is military, this is civilian, and then this is other. Industrial growth gives consumer goods factories down. Maximum factories in state plus 10, construction speed plus 20. I mean, that's generally what I would go for. That's like the 3 bonuses I like the most in one idea. Armor, mechanized and motorized construction production down, and civilian and military factory construction speed up. Oh, that's an industrial company. And then 6 build slots. 12 total. Or foreign investment, which is a bigger reduction in consumer goods factories used. Factory output goes up, dockyard output also goes up, but not as much as the royal companies. Political power from the new BBC. Recruitable population factor, stability and war support. Research plus 15%, which is a huge amount. And then synthetics. Now the thing is, we are already at the end of the tech tree. So I don't think that the Royal Society is going to be that useful, actually. So we're going to regulate industrial growth. Oh, you can get any of them. Oh! These aren't... It's just these which are mutually exclusive. Oh. Oh, well, I see. Well, that changes things, doesn't it? So Royal Charter Companies just makes your factories super productive. Industrial growth means you get more factories and faster factory building. Considering how much damage we have taken and how few factories we have in our states, and our states are already pretty big. Like 5 out of 20, 5 out of 20, 5 out of 20. That's a lot of missing factories. So that 20% construction growth would really help. Not to mention the factories in state would increase that too. Or this one's just consumer goods factories, which does mean more civilian factories are going to be able to build stuff. But no, I think we're going to go with this. If we're not careful, there are too many entrepreneurs who will use the current state of the British economy as a way to gain power or exploit the British people. We must be wary and regulate the regrowth of industry carefully, while making efforts not to overly restrict it and thus slow it down. How are we doing for convoys? 360 out of the 487 required. I definitely want to get to about 1,000 convoys if I can. Oh, here we go. 200. So now we can desyndicalize the economy or pass the Rent Control Act. Rent Control Act is just quicker. As long as there is a serious shortage of houses, rent control must exist. The establishment of tribunals throughout the country to fix fair rents as between landlord and tenants, as recommended by the Ridley Committee, seems to provide the best solution to a long-standing problem. Alright, this little fly is beginning to get very annoying. Gotcha. Gotcha, you little sod. Now I feel like I really need to wash my hands. Back in a second. Alright, and I'm back again. Onwards! Just eat the wee sod, could be a few weeks and then you'll need the protein. Oh dear. Oh, Russian submarines have arrived. Yeah, we're really going to need to try and get a navy at some point soon. Let's get the improved infantry equipment, seeing as there seems to be no downsides to doing that. And we can also upgrade our armoured cars to the Rhino. Now, here's a question. If we get armour upgrades, is that going to affect the Rhino? Oh. So the fact that we've already researched the 1943 medium tank means that we're never going to get a benefit of a designer. Well, that's a bit annoying. So we can get the heavy tank upgrades. But the regular tanks are being built without a designer, I think. Yep, no designer. They would have an icon right there. Well, that's a wee bit annoying. Oh, hang on. Hasn't researched the SPG, though. Oh, I'm building these SPGs. Not these. So I guess I could go for heavy tanks? Because those units I could at least use. Hard attack and armor, I guess. We'll do the... Actually, that's a really good combo. Heavy tank... What are they called? Tank destroyers. Heavy tank destroyers. Which are cheaper to put into infantry divisions. So I guess we'll go for Rolls-Royce heavy tanks. So the medium tanks don't matter so much. Though this would still benefit from the extra armor. So yeah, we're not going to upgrade tanks. Let's upgrade artillery though. Do that instead. Oh, Newcastle is, oh dear, under very heavy attack. Oh dear, oh dear, oh dear. With Russian forces having entered British territory, King Edward VIII today addressed the British public via radio with a grim message. He called for them to rise up and fight the Russian state, to resist with the knowledge that this is the last stand of the British Empire. It is here, in the United Kingdom, that the question of freedom shall be decided. We must not fall, he urged, and British across the country have rallied to his side in this, their most desperate hour. Rally the country. Recruitable population 2, surrender limit plus 15, war support plus 20, division defense on core plus 20. That's a huge amount of division defense. So the fall of Newcastle was arguably actually a good thing. Alright then. You heard it here first. Crikey, this is flickering a lot. And you want to be Mech 2s. Might bring you in to come and help out a little. Yeah, we took it just in time. Oof. So you need to be guarding Newcastle. You can go and assist in attacking that. Australasian aid has arrived. And I think I'm going to save up for the 200 again so we can decentralize the economy. Meanwhile, we have some more infantry divisions coming in. Excellent. Right, where do we need you? Well, I think one of you needs to be in Newcastle, because Newcastle is being bombarded. So how about you go to Hull instead? And then I'm going to grab... where'd they go? There they are. You... Oh, need to put you in an army first of all. You can come and guard Newcastle, so let's first get rid of this.
Yes, sir.
Then you, I guess, defend Norwich.
Ready to move.
You. Defend that.
Yes, sir.
And I think we're going to put one more up here.
Move out.
Probably in there. Okay, off we go. Liberty Day! Political power, thank you. Belfast has already fallen. I don't think we ever even owned it. West Indies aid has arrived, that's good. King Kangaroo. Is there any reason not to upgrade to the King Kangaroo? I don't think so. Muscati aid has arrived. Thank you, Muscat. And then with that, we can desyndicalise the economy. It did not take long for the syndicalists to get their claws into every aspect of the British economy. Tearing out all of these worker-centred laws and restrictions will help, but we must also establish new rules, lest the entire thing collapse under its own weight. The British economy must learn how to operate once again under the principle of the free market, but that will take time.
Ready, sir.
You're the one who's moving up here, okay. Not you there. Marvellous, right, let's grab the tanks and bring you back down to, say, Nottingham, where you're a little bit more central. And I'm pretty sure that I'm losing convoys at the moment to submarine attacks. I mean, our convoy numbers overall are still going up. So that, in the very least, is positive. We're going to invest everything. We need to research Marconi soon. Baratia declared war on Nepal. I would like you to assist my economy, please. No, engineers, construction speed. Yeah, absolutely, construction speed. Doubling down on that. So my construction speed at the moment is plus 35% even with the 45% reduction. Nice. I'm assuming this is a mod yet to come out. Nope, this is Kaiserreich. It's been out for a while. The Germans have decided that Dieppe was a good idea, and they have decided to repeat it once a month. Yeah, they do seem to be basically suiciding themselves into having no manpower. Plus 80% when you lose the reduction, that's going to be fast. Yep. That's going to be very quick. And I'm going to even double down on that and get Marconi so we can get the civilian and military factory construction speed. Or we reform the Navy. I do actually think we probably want the fleets in exile so we can get those refurbishment program decisions done. And rebuild the Navy super fast. And actually the BBC's political power gain would be very strong as well. Probably actually even stronger. Right, I think we're going to go BBC, Fleets in Exile, Marconi. The British Broadcasting Corporation has been turned into a wreck by the syndicalist administration. It's time to restore it to its greatness and cut it free from the leash that it's been on for the last 2 decades. How many convoys am I short now? 583. We are catching up slowly. I do think that friendly navies are in the area helping to defend. Speaking of friendly navies, we have no shipyards dedicated to repair right now, and we probably should put them all on repair. Yeah, see, we're losing losing convoys here. Quite a few of them. So if someone wants to send me some more convoys, that would be great. Surplus. We have a surplus. Oh wow, we do have a surplus. Can I build some more tank divisions, please? Or better yet, upgrade these guys to the tank divisions. I mean... we're not actually... yeah, we're still quite short. So how about we upgrade one of you to this? Yeah, that's doable. Boop. And then we are also going to go to the motorized brigades, and we're going to start shifting these guys out to being mechanized instead of motorized. Oh hell, I can even afford that. Bring it on! You can't get mechanized. No, you can't get mechanized recon. That's interesting.
Yes, sir.
Just noticed Norwich is showing up as on the coast, which it isn't. Inverness is shown on land when it's actually on the coast. Yeah, you're not wrong. Take the decision to take back the Navy from Canada to keep the Germans from us. Yeah, I know. Then do Marconi. That's what I was saying, Colinus. We'll do the BBC, then Navy, then Marconi. And I'm mostly doing the BBC because it gives us political power gain, which we can then use on these decisions in the meantime. Nepal has been annexed. There's a heavy attack going on. Looks like we'll hold, but it is a little bit iffy.
Yes, sir.
So are you just waiting for stuff to arrive? No. Actually, yes, you're waiting for manpower and everything still. Fair enough. Right, 44. This is all done. These, however, are not. So let's go and get engineers and recon and all of that good stuff going. Can also get upgraded artillery, which I'm going to wait on. Because it's possible that we'll have a weapons manufacturer. Yeah, artillery manufacturer. Defense and soft attack. Oh hell, there's even a hardness max speed. Damn. Did we finish that? No, we haven't finished it yet. Alright, let's not get the level 3 mechanized yet. Let's change that. Let's go and get recon instead. Yes. Because then I can get the mechanized upgrade, which wasn't actually available for Canada. And hardness and max speed on mechanized is phenomenal. That's a really nice bonus. So I think we can go ahead and research artillery in that case. Okay, good. Good, good, good. And let's bring in MPs or logistics. No, let's bring in MPs. It's a good idea to keep them up to date. Oh, Arabia's actually fighting back. That's where the Americans were. I was wondering. Wait, am I at war with Japan? No. you taking this from? Oh, from the Dutch. Yeah, that's fine. Okay, so it looks like my air force is slowly but surely being built up, which is good. Oh, we have another political thingy to get. Let's go for the restoring the Ministry of Defence. This also looks like it's going to give us a new free Chief of Staff and a Chief of the Navy, which is going to be nice. Chief of the British Army, Chief of the Air Force. So we're going to get free chiefs from all of this. The Chief of Staff Committee is insufficient in creating the coordination between all three services we'll need if we are to rebuild the defence of Britain. A Ministry of Defence that presides over them all is just what we will require.